This simple workflow hack is going to save you hours, or perhaps even entire days, of manual labor on your content creation process. Stick around and I will walk you through the process of turning one lengthy YouTube video into an entire stack of ready-to-post short clips in just a few minutes. I'll also explain exactly why Vizard is the specific tool I've been using to make this transformation happen so seamlessly. It is definitely no secret that this is the absolute year of artificial intelligence. With tools like ChatGPT, advanced Adobe updates, and powerful creative solutions from NVIDIA, there are millions of apps promising to make your production faster. Most of these apps excel at one specific thing, like writing scripts, rendering video, or applying visual effects. However, when your goal is taking long-form video content and automatically turning it into polished, platform-ready clips, many tools unfortunately miss the mark. That is exactly where Vizard steps in to save the day. Vizard is a specialized AI editor built specifically to repurpose long-form videos into high-impact viral clips. It detects the speaker, finds the best moments, adds captions, highlights keywords, and applies subtle zooms and motion. It even provides scheduling and calendar features, so you never have to babysit your posts again. Think of it as a smart pipeline where you put a long video in and multiple high-quality shorts come out, ready to be scheduled across all your platforms. Alright, it's demo time, so let's look at how I grabbed the URL of my latest YouTube video about career myths and pasted it into Vizard. After hitting the process button, I simply walked away while the AI worked its magic. For a 10 to 20 minute video, you are usually looking at just a handful of minutes to generate a full batch of candidate clips. When the process finished, it spit out a bunch of potential reels, some being absolute gold and others just needing minor tweaks. In my specific case, Vizard produced around a dozen clips, and honestly, about half of them were ready to post immediately. One particularly neat feature is the virality score, which analyzes each clip based on hook strength, pacing, and emotional beats. Take these scores with a grain of salt, as it is a prediction rather than a crystal ball, but it's a great way to prioritize which clips to post first. Plus, Vizard provides short notes on why a clip scored that way, which is helpful for learning what tends to work with your audience. Now, regarding the actual editing, Vizard auto-generates captions synced to your audio and highlights keywords in color so they really pop on vertical feeds. You can change which words are highlighted, edit the specific wording, and tweak colors to match your personal brand. It also auto-detects the speaker and applies smart framing. So when someone gestures, the crop subtly zooms to keep the action centered. This little touch makes every clip feel professional without you having to do any tedious frame-by-frame manual editing. One small gripe I often see with other auto editors is the issue of burned-in text from the original long video that ruins a clean short. With some tools, removing that text only deletes the caption layer and leaves the original graphic, which leads to extra work in another editor. Vizard handles this much better, because when you hide auto-generated captions, it often offers an auto-crop or gentle blur option to avoid that visual clutter. It is not perfect every single time, but it is way less fiddly than having to do everything entirely by hand. You can preview any clip right in the editor, change caption phrasing, swap highlighted words, add emojis, and even replace the framed crop. Once you are happy, you can export single files or batch download everything you need for your social media channels. Naming and quick export are built right in, so give it a short title, hit save, and the clip downloads in the perfect aspect ratio for TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts. Where Vizard really stands out, and where it beats a lot of the other tools, is the auto-schedule and content calendar feature. Instead of downloading every clip and manually uploading on 3 platforms, you just set your posting frequency and let Vizard queue them for you. Choose how many posts per week, pick your platforms, and the AI will space them out intelligently. Then, use the content calendar to see what is scheduled. Reorder your posts, edit captions, or drag clips to a new date. Everything stays in one dashboard, so you aren't juggling 10 different tabs or copying and pasting captions across various networks. I'll be honest, some other apps can do bits of this, like Opus Clip, which is great at quickly generating reels. But those tools sometimes lack a full content management flow, meaning their editing can be limited and they don't always handle scheduling natively. Vizard squeezes the whole process into one place. Find viral moments, polish them minimally, and schedule them without needing any extra tools. Another real-world test is how it handles live streams and interviews, flagging moments where the energy spikes or a clear punchline lands. For creators who publish weekly long-form episodes, that means an easy pipeline to keep social feeds active throughout the week. You get evergreen microclips that keep sending people back to your main channel. There are tiny limitations, as the AI doesn't understand every nuance, like sarcasm or multi-speaker overlaps. Sometimes a clip ends on a weird beat, and you'll want to nudge the start or end, but compared to editing manually, these touch-ups are negligible. The time saved is absolutely massive, as what used to take an hour per clip becomes 5 minutes or less. Here's how I usually use it. Batch process a video, scan virality scores, tweak the top clips, and schedule them across the week. By the end of 20 minutes, I have a week or two of high-quality posts queued and ready to drive views back to the long-form video. That is consistent posting without burning out on the repetitive side of content creation. Creative tip: let Vizard suggest alternative hooks because sometimes it will propose 2 caption variations for the same clip. Test both styles, split your schedule, and try the high virality caption one day and the more informative caption another day. You will quickly learn what your audience responds to, and Vizard keeps that data visible so you can iterate on your strategy. Another advantage is team workflows, where Vizard's calendar and share links make it easy to hand off drafts to editors or social managers. You can leave notes on specific clips, lock a final version, or allow collaborators to suggest their own edits. So what should you expect? Expect some clips to be ready out of the box, expect others to need a tiny trim, and expect the scheduling to save your sanity. And expect to stay in control because you aren't letting AI post blindly. You are using it as a smart assistant that speeds up your manual tasks. If you want to try it, I recommend uploading one of your recent long videos and letting Vizard generate some clips for you. Pick the top scoring ones, tweak the captions, and schedule 2 or 3 across the week to see how the engagement changes. Look, the era of AI tools is about freeing creators to focus on big ideas instead of getting bogged down by repetitive busywork. Vizard isn't perfect, but it is a huge step toward a frictionless repurposing workflow with great auto editing and smart virality scoring. If you want to try it out, there is usually a free tier or trial you can start with today. Upload a video, watch it process, and judge the results for yourself. Drop a comment below telling me what video you ran through it and what kind of results you actually got. And if you're curious, I have more breakdowns of content workflows and tool comparisons right here. Click the other videos on the right, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.